Selam YouTube. The Witcher'ın kaldığımız yerinden devam ediyoruz. Bu 7. part olacak. Biz yine Twitch'teyiz. Aynı gün devam ediyoruz. Arada verdiğimiz mola yemek molasıydı. Biz oyuna devam edeceğiz. Ama siz bunu part part izlemeye devam edeceksiniz. Hadi bakalım nerede kaldıysak devam edelim.
Oh, deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch. I've been robbed! Thief! I've got a cold. Oh, she drinks in the evening before she retires. What next? Discretionary tribute to benefit Redania or exile?
Using new wages.
Spend all night spanking hall. And so tired you're positively
Bug sunglasses from the man's already taken by
Although
Milf.
he is,
Learned all the easy to find witches already. I could use it
on a
quickly.
scaffold. They've gone too far.
I think it's rather entertaining.
Die there. Exactly.
Top-notch swords.
Show me what you have in stock.
Şimdi. Ya bunlar kesinlikle çok önemli eşyalar tahminen. Ama gene de satacağım. Bulurum. Tekrar da bulurum. Şuna.
Salam.
Eternal fire. Did it make wrong? Eternal fire.
Aid a veteran of the struggle against the Black once.
Where do you fight?
Angering early on. In Sidaris last, along the banks of the Pontar. So, help me out?
I'm looking for the Putrid Grove. Need you to help me find it.
Don't know naught about no grove, putrid or other. Don't generally care much for orchardry.
This is urgent.
Leave me be, I don't know.
Any needs, master? The thinking will see right around the best deals this side of the Pontar. I buy tomorrow what you can buy today.
Bak şu lavuk hırsız.
More cautious than I thought. Can't get too close.
Stop! Thief!
overripe sheep's feet.
Why the hell are you following me?
Just happen to be going where you're going.
And how the bloody hell do you know where I'm going?
Well, you're not as clever as you think, and I'm not blind. You're on your way to see the King of Beggars.
Gonna rob me? Got any ploughing idea what a courier is? This gold is from the non-humans. Take it and you'll be fucked.
I don't want anything from you.
Pack her up and kiss my arse.
Come on, we can figure something out.
Ah, sod off, pufter. Bloody
Eat to the
easy.
kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days. Just gotta jostle a good position where they toss the leftovers.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Oh, where you going?
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Why did exile have to be our lot?
Nosy bugger.
Hoş bulduk kardeşim.
Yeah, terrible trait. Poking around where I probably shouldn't be, I know. But I gotta find the Putrid Grove.
That's a secret place for secret folk doing secret business. And who's to say you're any good at keeping a secret?
No one.
Yapmayın oğlum. Bakın yapmayın.
Grab him! Smash the bugger!
Take him off the back! Me! Leave him to me!
Oha hayvanın vurduğuna bak. Durum çok kötü. Ah, canımız full değildi. Canımızın full olmaması çok ciddi bir sorun oldu. İnşallah çok geriye atmaz ya. Yine kaydetmeyi unuttuk. Güzel.
No,
Yeah, poking around.
that's a
Hadi 2 diyelim bu sefer.
Me. You have my word.
freak's bilgy gas, not more. How stupid do you think I am?
Her türlü kavga edecekmişiz onu anladık.
Grab the whore's son. Smash the bugger.
Hatta kılıcım var kardeşim, ben niye kılıcımı çekemiyorum? Biraz ellerimiz ısınsın, yapacağız. Ellerimiz çok soğuk. Ellerimiz ısınsın. Hallederiz.
Nosy bugger.
Yeah, poking.
That's a
Nope.
Öyle derler.
smashed.
Oha!
Keep it together, lads. Together now. Kill the horse. Dive.
Gotta get around him.
Lan! Ya yaramına koyayım ya. Ağzımıza sıçtılar ha.
Stop. Enough. I was just following orders.
Got a simple question. You're gonna give me a simple answer. Where's the putrid grove?
In Lysol's. Down an alley. Man, guarding the gate. Gotta give him the password.
What is the password?
Old sows. Farrowed piglets.
See, just gotta make the
Yalan
effort.
söylüyor. Ben bir meditasyon yapayım, canı fullleyeyim. Çünkü blog zaten yalan söylüyor. Blog bize yalan söylüyor ama hadi bakalım. Şifre o değil yani. Aleykümselam Mustafa, hoş geldin kardeşim. Senin bu internetten çektiğin nedir ya?
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer, methinks.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right. Know the password, get him free. Don't know it. Gotta contribute to the grove's upkeep.
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
Ah.
Welcome to the Grove, brother.
Umarım gitmez kardeşim internetin ya. İyi, seviye 8 olduk. Hep kusuyor lan. Heh, dilencilerin kralıyla konuş.
Picked him up.
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Yes, high time.
Me and my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well, without our help, you're sitting ducks for the temple guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Oha.
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Your spies tell you I was looking for the Putrid Grove?
My skull would be a home for bottom-feeding river fish if I didn't keep an ear to the ground. And please, Putrid Grove? Ugly name for our cozy little hideout, wouldn't you say?
Mekanınız merakımı çekmiyor ya.
Operation.
Let's say they appreciate the value of a Novigrad crown.
Menga doesn't seem like the type that can be bought.
Anyone can be bought, but like it's true, Menga had cost me a fortune. Luckily, he's got officers, and they're mere mortals. Illnesses catch him at times. Other times, they want to catch a bit of diversion. See, Witcher, I've got plans. Big plans. Far-reaching plans to reshape this city head to toe.
Ever thought of seeking a seat on the city council?
City Council is a puppet troupe with
İnşallah
the
kardeşim.
hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
Allah Allah. Hiç şansın yok, var aslında ya.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition.
Olur olur. Ben zaten
Farting
lavuklara
around
kıl
about
olmuştum.
the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This year's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason. I'm actually glad
Fakir
someone
insanları
like you
severim
found
ya.
his way
Fakir
to our
insanlara
city.
güvenirim.
Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah, mine. And my friends. But that's a tale for another time. For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along.
Bizim bu Geralt'a güzel bir elbise almamız lazım ya.
What's your arrangement? He using you?
Helping me to survive, actually.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Marigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Marigold parted with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Ha, sun hadi sun. Sen bizim işimiz bu.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever. Damn shame to part.
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
Oğlum sen kapı köpeğisin. Gelmişsin kadına laf yapıyorsun
I
ya.
take
Sen
it you're
nasıl
in
bir adamsın
Novigrad
ya?
on important business.
important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her. Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Nothing hurts as much as life.
Oğlum bu oyunda insanların konuşmaları çok güzel ya. Hangi canavarı kardeşim? Zebani mi? Zebani'yi öldürdükten sonra bir şey olmadı. Yani buraya geldik. İşte 1000 altın lazımdı, hallettim ama ana görevlerden biri var, onu hallediyorum.
Somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you. Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Zebani'yi öldürdükten sonra bir şey olmadı. Bir action'ı hiç olmadı da.
No time today for one of your long stories.
Cadılar hala listemizde.
A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
Well, some causes require a sacrifice.
Causes? What about people?
For people, same holds true.
So, maybe you care to dive in after that sack for me?
You win.
Stop. Hear that? They've come for us.
The fool didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
We were lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Oo, dükkan yağmalarız. Arkadaşlar biliyorsunuz yağmalamak bizim işimiz. Yağmalayabileceğimiz her şeyi yağmalayalım. Bize lazım. Sana lazım değil kardeşim. Hadi çıkalım. Her şeyi topladık. Biliyorsunuz yağmal... Ay... Bak sattığım elmas tozlarından buldum.
Must be a lever on this wall that'll open the secret passage.
Free city of Novigrad. The name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they'd be safe from Radovid's reapers. Instead, they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things.
Çok değerli bir koltuğum vardır ha.
That's why they're exterminating mages.
Hani beni geçtim, koltuğum bile 16 izlenir. İşte bir ben izlenmiyorum 16'ya.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Gerald konuştuğu bütün kadınlardan niye hoşlanıyormuş gibi konuşuyor?
How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of amnesia.
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Olaya bak ya.
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together, I expect you resolve things twice as fast.
Vallahi hayran gönüllü ya.
You've the look of true experts.
Valla bizim ne bok olduğumuz zaten belli değil ki.
Tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon and Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
All right then, let's get to work.
We need to place these crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related. I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Stop whining.
Looks like a good spot. I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no, notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the rats out.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about that sort of thing, I'd starve to death in this city.
Abi Tris'in ayakçılığını yapıyoruz ya.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks.
Vallahi kıyafete bak ya. Aa eli yanıyor.
Well. Well. Now we wait for them to scurry away.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
I'm just glad to see you safe and sound.
Reconciled?
Knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much
Bu
of a choice.
restoranda kahve içebilmem için ne kadar ödemem gerekiyor? Hayırdır inşallah.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth.
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
Which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I
Şu
found
an
her?
yayındayız.
You didn't answer my
Yayındayken
question.
bir
How's
kahve.
Yen?
Hani eşimden kahveyi telefonla istiyorum. O denli arkadaşlar.
She's fine.
Söylesen yeter bana.
That's good.
Yani haber etsen yeter bana.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind.
Bye bye.
I got my answer.
Bu arada dikkatinizi çektiyse eşimden kahveyi telefonla arayarak istiyorum. Bu ne lan, bütün sıçanlar gitti. Ne kadar güçlü bir büyüymüş. Keşke biz de semtimizde böyle büyüler yaptırabilsek.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you. Didn't have the heart to refuse.
It's a trap, Geralt.
This stank from the start.
Such a sharp sense of smell. You should have legged it while you had the chance.
I don't generally leg it. Here's what I think you should do. Pay up and march your boys out of here while there's still time.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't hire a sorceress in order to pay her.
Take my advice, mutant. If it's not your business, stay out of it.
Thanks for the advice, but I can't take it. All right, we've talked. Do what you gotta. Just remember, I can't help but get in your way.
Heard enough from this horse, son.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Siz kaşındınız. Siz kaşındınız. Bakın, kesinlikle bu kavgayı ben başlatmadım. Kavgayı ben başlatmadım. Onlar kaşındı, ben de kaşıdım.
If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Peki, şimdi ben Brandon'ı ne yapacağım? Brandon!
Don't kill me. Good sir, no. They forced me. Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy. Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
Aldım, kılıçları bırakmam oğlum.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Siri. And I just got an idea. There's an oneiromancer in town, Kareen Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in dreamers' abilities myself.
Kareen's been very effective. You should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal, away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, Dejon Kier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly. Nothing even remotely satisfying. Such are the times.
It was nice to see you again.
You too, Garrett. You should go now, before Kareen goes back into hiding somewhere.
What if I want to find you?
I live in the bits, near the fish market. Stop by. It'll be nice.
All right. See you later.
Durmuyor. Durmuyor. Teşekkür ederim. Güzeller. Seni çok seviyorum. Kahve görevimiz yerine getirildi. Mustafa Özel'e bakacağım az sonra kardeşim. Şu an alt tap yapmak istemiyorum. Yine bir klip aldın anlaşıldı o da. Ya da bakalım merak ettim. Hayır oğlum bunu almamalıydın ya.
Ya ne yapalım abi, böyle bir topluluk işte, içeride oturuyoruz. 4-5 kişiyiz ama grubun içinde farklı insanlar var. Yukarıdan bir ses yükseldi. Eminem Şego, I'm shitting Pablo.
Güzel olmuş. Ben bu videoyu sevdim. Bu videoyu ben de YouTube kanalımda paylaşacağım. Çok teşekkür ederim kardeşim.
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Kareen Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place then. Kareen is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
Allah Allah.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Sünger olduğumuz da hemen anlaşılıyor.
Truth is, we're already dependent on the black markets, economically.
Sünger olduğumuz hemen anlaşılıyor. Bu arada çalarım. Affetmem. Oh ne güzel yağmalanacak şeyler, bayılırım.
blood! Don't spill it! Please! Stop! Go away! Leave it!
Şş, kadın yukarıda, bunların hepsini kadın çaldı abi, biz hiçbir şey çalmadık. Ha, buranın alt katı da varmış. Tamam, alt kata bakarız. Önce bir yukarı çıkalım. Kendiliğinden açıldı zaten ama ben önce yukarı bakacağım. Oha. Şey. Ey pisliğe bak.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
Çak bir tane oğlum.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Gülme seslerini duyuyorsunuz. Korkmayın, hiçbir şey yok.
That's blood! Don't spill it! Please!
Korkmayın, korkacak bir şey yok. Zaten yani korkacak bir şey varsa benim korkumdan anlarsınız. Ben korkarım çünkü.
Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Allah, Mustafa ne olduğunu bilmiyorum ama iyi para var.
Way to the next room's blocked.
Burada bir bebek var, bez bebek var, onu bulacağız. Belki yağmalanacak yerlerin içine saklanmıştır. Mouse'umun orta tuşu bozuk, o yüzden. Hatta bu konuda çok sinirliyim. Arbalet fırlatmanın orta tuş olmasından kaynaklı olarak.
There was a cradle on the second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Peki beşik nerede? Yerin altında mı acaba? Ya değiştirilse bile ben tuş değiştirme olayına pek pozitif bakan biri değilim ya. Kafam karışıyor o zaman. Elimde mouse da var da G300'ü seviyorum, o yüzden şey yapmıyorum. Şimdi gideceğimiz yer aslında yukarıda. Ama tabii böyle bir... Oy, elbise bulduk. Oğlum bir evin içerisinde niye böyle bir yer var ya? Ben beşik bu katta, onu gördüm de. Yo, değil. Üst katta mı? Bakalım. Bir fight olacak elbette.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Saw an oven in the cellar. Maybe I'll find another clue there.
Oğlum bu kadına ne oluyor lan? Kızarmış. Boo.
Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I? Could tell you was scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty. So I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with. So I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Bir anlaşma yapmayı deneyelim.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
Ama ben efsungerim, ben yalan söylemem ki.
Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Şimdi şöyle bir sorun var. Ben efsungerim, ben yalan söyleyemem ki. He, ben bu iyileri seviyorum, ben de seviyorum ya.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead I saw furniture. Hungry furniture
Yine
that wished to
çıplak bir
devour
kadın
me.
figürü.
I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Anyway, I can
Evet
make
var.
work.
Aradığım şeyi söyle.
I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Yine bir kadının odasına gidiyoruz bu arada. Biliyorsunuz severiz. Gerald sever.
The second sword. I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid. Oh well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Harbiden inandı yalan salak. Gerçekten inandı ha. Biraz komik. Bu arada bizim Gerald işini biliyor ha. Karıların evinden çıkmıyor. Ha, kaptan da burada. Oğlum buradaki kavga hala devam mı ediyor lan? Yukarıda.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Nasıl olduğunu merak etmiyorum ya.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this day.
What for?
Beray Hamit 12. Kardeşim hoş geldin. Takibin için de teşekkür ederim.
I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Siri.
Mustafa adama hoş geldin de.
His name is Siri. Siri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress, claiming she was indisposed.
Bu hikayeyi ben bilmiyorum
Siri
ama.
was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
Bu arada o kapılar kapanıp duruyor.
Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Hayır. Tamam bir tane istedin anlattık yeter.
No. Let's continue.
Let's continue.
You claim the woman has...
Kadın hoşuma gitmedi ya.
Tell me about them.
She's a child of the elder blood.
A descendant of bloody Falcon? The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
No when a legend transforms into prophecy, when it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Hayır, istemiyorum.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully
Bu arada
conceal.
Siri'yi özledim ben ya. Siri ile oynamak
Let's
istiyorum.
continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax.
Bu arada ben bu
You must
kadından
take my
hoşlanmadım.
hand and talk of Siri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Siri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Dandelion ya.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
Dandelion öldü ama. Beni düştü. Yok, sevmedim. Bu ablayla aramızda bir cinsel münasebet geçecek ama ben yine de sevmedim. Elimi tutmalısın, belimi tutmalısın dedi ya, ben orada rahatsız oldum zaten. Bu ne lan, bu kim? Bir tık değil oğlum, bildiğin giyinmemiş, giyinmeyi unutmuş bu ablam. Öf, saçma sapan bir şey oynayacağız herhalde şimdi. Bu arada bu adam biz değiliz değil mi? Gerald değil mi bu? Ha, Dandelion bu. Gerald'a bak, karının bacaklarına baktı, gördünüz değil mi?
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Siri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Siri.
Güzel bakış açısı. Bak, bu adamın bakış açısını sevdim ha. Bu adamı tutun, bu adam bizden. Espri yeteneğini sevdim.
Wanna bite me, Wolfie? Wanna bite me, Wolfie?
Lan oğlum kapışma işte, yürü ya. İçine sıçtığımın görevini aldık. Şehirde düşmanlarımız var ya.
Wanna dip the dingle?
Hayır, bir de puşlar çok güçlü, tek atıyorlar bize ya. Tabi osuruyor, osura da gülüyor ya. Kilitli mi? Nasıl gireceğim buraya?
I'll never come back, you stinking scaddies!
All's we want.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your ass till you've toes for teeth!
Çok iyi ya.
You're out in the nick of time, as always!
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
Olur.
Pleasure.
Bu ne oğlum? 5. seviye adamlarla mı dövüşeceğiz ya? Şimdi ben burada ölürsem çok gülerim ama. Kapa çeneni ve dövüş diyor ya.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
Oh, no, another zombie.
I'm pleased. That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Siri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7?
Adam eski dostumuz çıktı ya lan.
What'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. Not just barely returned as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea.
Demin
I
gördüğümüz
say
şey
we start
geçmişti
the
o
ground
zaman.
floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
Aha, yağmalayacak şeyler. Vallahi kardeş, dostum da olsam ben yağmalarım.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathana.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Ağzula. Bakın bu bayağı iyiymiş ha. Ha ulan Zula'ya koyuyormuşuz ya. Ben de bir şey yapıyorum zannettim.
Barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment,
It came with some fine responsibilities, bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been
Son zamanlarda sadece kadınlarla görüşüyormuş hergele.
Zoltan, please. You really want to track down the women Dandelion's been wooing? Most likely all angry women by now.
Got any better ideas? Besides, Dandelion's a babbler. They're sure to know something of his doings. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck it. I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suit you?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Ajandayı okuyacağız, tamam. Ama ajandayı okumadan önce bir yukarı çıkacağım. Cüce Zeki çıkmadı oğlum. Öyle bir durum yok. Biz sadece çocuğa çok güvenmiyoruz. Çocuk yarrak kafalının biri olduğu için. Hani çocuktan öyle akıllı hareketler beklemiyoruz. Oğlum burayı yağmalayalım ya. Burada garip bir şekilde sanki böyle çok işimize yarayacak bir şeyler çıkacak gibi geliyor bana ya. Biliyorsunuz yağmacılığı severim. Ama içimden bir ses sanki bu handa böyle çok güzel bir şey bulacağız diyor. Hikayeye devam etmeyi de çok istiyorum şu an. Ama burayı yağmalamamız lazım. Var ya, var, kesin bir şey var burada. Bu anın içerisinde bayağı iyi bir şey bulacağız biz. Yokmuş. Yani çok iyi bir şey bulamadık. Envanterimize gelelim. Rosa var. Kırmızı virgül gibi. Bu ne oğlum? Lavuk bildiğin karıları deftere yazmış lan. Ruh hastası manyak. Ay, şimdi gidip bir sürü karıyla konuşacağız. Oğlum biz Witcher'ız değil mi yani? Eminiz değil mi bundan? Şimdiye kadar şöyle çok bir Witcher'lık yapmışlığımız yok çünkü. Of. Şehrin içinde gez dur şimdi. Ata bineyim diyeceğim. At da şehrin içinde koşmuyor.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Close enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Kır kafa. Arkadaşlar kimseye ben para ödemem ama oyunun sesini bir tık yükselteyim. Tabii ki yükseltirim kardeşim. Oyunun sesinin kısık olduğundan haberim yoktu. Umarım şu an itibariyle iyi gelir. Bu arada arkadaşlar ben kimseye para ödemem. O yüzden basın gidin buradan.
Go. Now.
Now listen. You might have two swords, but there's four of us.
Fark etmez,
Yeah.
döverim.
4 men collecting tribute from one washerwoman. Don't think I have much to fear.
Best think again.
Ay 10 liralık sanırlar. Ha, lavuklar benden haraç istiyor kanka. Ama ben prensip olarak kimseye para vermem. Bu arada okçu var. Lan. Gel buraya gel. Sen artık ölü bir haydutsun. Finish him.
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
Bir dakika ya ben niye bu kadar kibarım ki ben
Men have their
biçerim
fun
ya.
and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Ha git profesörü boku temizle.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't.
Yok kardeşim canının sağlığı Allah'a
Wait,
emanet ol.
I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when.
İyi geceler. Tatlı rüyalar
When we
sana.
kicked Dandelion out through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out
Mustafa,
pouring.
oğlum biz kime bugüne kadar para kaptırdık da bunlara para kaptıracağız lan?
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize
Hayırdır
bullshit.
oğlum, para
Came
vermem
back
ben kimseye.
Saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
This woman he was with in the harbor. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but...
Oğlum başkası gelip yaksın bana ne lan? Gider liderlerini keseriz. Sanki hiç adam öldürmedik Mustafa. Senin de söylediğine bak. Bana. Oğlum insanlarla bağ kurmayacağız. Ha evet, bazı insanları sevdim. Sevmedim demeyeceğim ama aman bize ne be oğlum ya. Ha. Evet, üstümüzde çok envanter birikmiş ha. Bu yüzdü. Aha, yağmalayacak bir şey gör. Ne olursa olsun yağmalayacak şey varsa yağmalarız. O zaman biz bir satıcı bulalım. Demirciye gidip satış yapalım.
Let's go.
Evet, şehir içerisinde atla hızlı koşamıyoruz. Bu ayrıntı kötü oldu ya. Bu oyundan böyle bir ayrıntı açıkçası beklemiyordum. Ay, burası zaten bizim mekanımız ya. Bu herif bizden bir şey alıp satmıyor ki ya. Şimdi içeri gireceğiz. Görevi vermeye mi geldin diyecek ya.
Greetings, Hattori.
Greetings, Geralt.
Hayır,
About
hayır,
that
hayır,
warehouse.
hayır, hayır, hayır, hayır.
Yes, have you changed your mind?
Hayır.
Will you borrow some of Van Horn's stock?
Sen delirdin mi? Sen delirdin mi? Hayır.
Insane.
Should you change your mind, you know where to find me.
See you, Hattori.
Till we meet again, Geralt.
Ya oğlum, ben sana eşya satmaya geldim ya. Bu köyde başka bir tane daha demirci yok muydu ya? Oğlum biz bir tane daha demirci bulmuştuk. Ne oldu demirci? Heh, zırhçı zırhçı. Ee, Şu satıcıya gidelim bakalım. Bu kötü oldu ya. Bizim kızıl gözle ne aç ne aç hayvan be.
Let's go.
Take it easy.
Olma devam et.
Slow now. Whoa.
Çok kötü oldu ya şu an.
Hey there.
Şu adam tüccar galiba ya. Dilenci. Tüccar yok. Bana tüccar, demirci, böyle bir şey lazım. Yo, aslında bir dakika ya, niye böyle bir şey yapıyorum ki? Hayır. Hayır. Işık sıpası. Her türlü demirci bulacağız arkadaşlar. Şimdi ben bunları götürüp şeye bırakmak istemiyorum. Bir dakika ya. Bırakacağız. Okları vesaireleri falan depoya bırakalım. Üstümüzden ağırlıkları gitsin. Şimdi. Biliyorsunuz zaten mouse'un orta tuşu bozuk olduğu için arbeleti çok rahat kullanamıyorum. Ya şu taşları da daha kullanmayı düşünmüyorum. İlerleyen seviyelerde kullanırım. Sizi de zaten satacağım. Sizi ilk fırsatta satarım zaten ben. Hı hı. Güzel. Yeni kılıcımız güzelmiş. Şekillerinin aynı olması üzücü. İyi, üstümüzde yer açıldı. Artık yavaş yürümemize gerek yok. Bu arada gittiğimiz bütün kadınların başı dertte değildir umarım ya. İçimden bir ses bütün kadınların başı dertte diyor ama.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Herif. Travest... Ela halamız değil mi lan bu bizim?
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... how did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Gerisini bilmek istemiyorum.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button rear fixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear.
Ah şimdi halacım keşke yayında olsaydı be. Dur bakayım Twitch'te. Mustafa buranın klibini al ya. Halama izletelim ya bunu. Ela halam benim ya.
Burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square.
Bu arada arkadaşlar Twitch'te takipçilerimizden biri travesti Ela olmaktadır.
Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Neden böyle giyindiğin umurumda değil.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help.
Bu arada eşcinsellere karşı bir şeyim yok. Sadece hoşlan.
You know where to find me.
Asla senin karşında pantolonumu çıkartmam.
Children, gather round. Snails come out after the rain. We'll catch them. It's not safe to go out on the streets anymore.
İyi, diğer üç kadın birbirine yakınmış ya en azından. Umarım karşımıza şeyler çıkmaz, o dövüştüğümüz o bana tek atan adamlar. Oğlum o herifler ne lan öyle tek atıyorlar ya. Bu ne lan? Aa, bu çocuk o çocuk.
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Beklerim.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after.
Grey like my grandma.
A rat bit him.
Bu arada diğer kadınlardan birine gidelim. Ay. Daha gidemeden dersi bitti kadının ya.
Stop it!
Stop it!
Can I become a witcherette, please?
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
What do
I
you
know
want?
you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Saçma.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Ki kadın da güzel ha. Danilo salağına göre güzel bir kadın. Şşş, çaktırmadan cüce ispirtosunu da çaldım ha.
Mummy says hello.
Oh, that's bad luck.
Yalnız o merdivenlerden çık derse oyuna cinnet geçiririm ha. Ya şaka mı bu ya? Of. Bu oyuna bir radar güncellemesi şart. Bu ne lan? Burada ciddi asil adamlar var.
This baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Pislik yapacağım.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Daha önce tanışmıştık.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I too was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Kendi yolumu bulurum ya. Ben lavuğu zaten sevmiyorum. Bu arada bu adam da listede ha. Bu adam da listede ha, unutmayın. O diğer kadın da bu. Tamam, sakin ol. Şşş. Koko delirdi ya. Aleykümselam Mustafa. Enerji. Patlama yaşıyor.
What do you want?
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a Witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Allah Allah. Arkadaşlar bu oyunda niye herkes böyle gıcık? Herkes bana kendini zorla dövdürtmek için elinden gelen her şeyi yapıyorlar ya. Oğlum bana kendinizi niye bu kadar çok dövdürtmek istiyorsunuz, anlamıyorum ki ben size. Hayır, zorla döv beni, döv beni, döv beni, döv. Haydi gel döv, döv beni. Hayır abi, zorla kendilerini dövdürüyorlar. Lan.
Interesting.
İlgilenmiyorum.
You fancy men like me? Whole town's going on about it. So no point playing hard to get, sugar puss.
It's Lady Varatra to you. And I'd advise you to sod off, sugar puss, before I report this to Papa.
are you? Why are you here? Answer this instant or I'll summon the guards.
Sorry to sneak in, miss. I'm Geralt, a friend of the bard Dandelion.
Geralt of Rivia? The famed witcher of the ballads?
What are you doing here, vagrant? How'd you get in? I let no one in the front, my lady. I swear it on the great sun.
Not a word. I'll handle this. Hold your tongue, sir. This is Frederick Francis de Bergerac, my new swordplay instructor, correct? Show him to the training room. I shall join him shortly.
But my lady's a witcher. Said so himself back by the gates.
Captain, do you truly believe Rosa Varatra would train with random clods calling themselves sword masters? No. The Varatras demand the very best. Thus, we've hired a witcher.
Olaya bak ya.
To the training room. Now.
Kadını sevdim. Bu kadını sevdim. Ama bu adamı sevmedim.
Hope you realise what you've gotten yourself into.
Hope so too.
Miss Rose has got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword. Grab a wooden one. And take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll earn the ambassador's ire. Follow me.
Lavun elinde bıçak mı var lan? Size film tadında bir hayat veriyorum işte. Daha ne istersiniz?
Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Ha? Şu yakışıklı halimize geri dönelim ya.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking for...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
İkiz lan bu. Bu ikiz ha.
Incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Öf, yenemeyeceksin. Kadın hep saldırıyorsun. Hep saldırırsan kazanamazsın.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Ulan bir şey deniyorum yapamıyorum ya. Heh. Onun yaptığı şeyi yapmak istiyorum.
You're quick. Oh. Stop floating and fight.
Şu yaptığı şeyi yapmak istiyorum da. Sıkıldım. Döveceğim. Heh.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Stop floating and fight. Granted, you're quick. Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Bye bye.
Well, if you're not an instructor, you should certainly
Karı
be.
kanlıvan içinde kaldı ya lan.
Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Hayır. Üzgünüm, çok meşgulüm.
Sorry, gotta say no. Schedule's packed just now.
As you wish.
As you wish.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va'Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Bence sussunlar.
Ooh, now that's a mentor. Strong and decisive. Perhaps it's time I took up swordplay.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course. But who knows? The bard might have invented her just to make us jealous. Pitiful chorister. I'd say it worked. You've gone all red in the face just talking about it. Your face will be red when I scratch your eyes out.
Hiç uzatmayacağım ya, ben sıkıldım bu kadınlardan.
Stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Yapamam ya.
Sorry, Rosa. Afraid I can't at the moment.
Farewell then. Oh, payment for your time.
Oo, 50 kron severiz. Abi şu üstümüzdeki zırh çok çirkin ya. Hah bak mesela zırh ne kadar güzel. Bu arada çalabildiğimiz her şeyi çalalım da. Biliyorsunuz severim. Bu evin içini gezmeyi bir kaydedelim burada. Biz bir evin içini gezelim.
You must sweat like a
Biz evin içini bir gezelim. Oğlum biz de benim konuşamadım. Benim oynayış biçimime de bakarsak biz bir Witcher değil, bildiğiniz hırsızız lan biz. Abi gözümün gördüğü her şeyi yağmalıyorum ben de ya. Yalnız arka kapıdan girdiysem de ön kapıdan çıkarım, o kadar da şeklim var yani. Ay unuttum lan. Yüksekten atlayınca ölüyorduk değil mi bu oyunda? Ben unuttum. Of, kafa gitti. Oğlum ben bu oyunda yüksekten atlayınca öldüğümüzü unuttum ya. İlk bölümde de atlamıştım çünkü. Hatırlıyor musun Mustafa? İlk bölümde de böyle bir yüksekten atlamıştım. Hatta yağmalama yapmamam gereken bir yerde yağmalama yaparken. Ulan ya. İşte arkadaşlar birçok oyunu oynadığımız için unutuyoruz bazen. Kusurumuza bakmayın, affola.
Oh,
Trusted a woman once, long ago. From now on, assume your every move.
Bu arada gittiğimiz yer uzak ya.
That's it, Roach.
Boşaltın abicim yolu. Atla geçiyorum. Fakir asfaltınızdan Gerald geçiyor.
Move it.
Yok be oğlum, neresi zengin? Fakir köpek açlıktan nefesi kokuyor ya. Bunun neresi zengin oğlum?
That's it, Roach.
Washed your hair lately?
Soothing, the scent of the freshly
We meet again, Witcher.
Yeah, seni
managed to
sevmiyorum.
get here. Truth be told, hard to miss an estate this grand.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I guess so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Kahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the Black Stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
Mecbur konuşacağız.
Know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Şimdi atımızın güzel bir eğeri yok. Hadi atımıza bir eğer kazanalım. Bugün de atımız için oynayalım.
Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
Radovid's encamped nearby. Redanian chestnut might want to impress its king.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Yani atın eğere ihtiyacı var oğlum. Eskimişti bizimkisi.
Riders, ready!
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Well, giddy up.
Let's go!
Let's see what you're made of. I adore the speed, the rush of air. Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
Yine biz kazandık.
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations.
Ne oldu lan yaprak?
That is yours.
Tabii ki benim.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
Ya ben seninle yolculuk yapmak istemiyorum. Ben sevmiyorum seni. Gıcık oluyorum hatta sana ya. Bu arada eğri aldık ya. Eğer ciddi ağırlık yapıyor ha. Yine üstümüz çok ağırlıklı oldu ya.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time
Danilo'nun defalarca kurtardığı mı? Hadi bozmayalım çocuğu ya. Bizim üzerimizden bir yürümüş hadi.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness
Lava gel karıya kıza bizim üzerimizden prim yapıyor pezevenk.
It's a good for nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you.
Kız
Such a
kardeşi.
nice girl.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Of course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon. Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him himself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages.
Ay
These
siktir.
packages. Any chance they were trunks, travel cases? And this girl, possibly a Truberitz?
Yes, yes. Now I remember. She's a travelling performer. Sailed in from Kavir. Talented family, innit?
Exceptionally. And very loving as well, I'm sure.
If you only knew. Dandelion even wrote a poem
Danilo
for
şerefsizini
her,
yaptığını
to
gördün
my
değil mi?
dearest Calinetta, or some such. Oh, to have a brother like that.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Arkadaşlar bu seriye burada son verelim. Saat gecenin 5 yani 4:30 olmuş. Buradan sonra devam etmeyelim. Buradan sonrasına da artık yarın devam edelim. Benim böyle bir fikrim var. Hem biraz yoruldum. Gerçekten yoruldum. YouTube, umarım bu seriyi de beğenirsiniz. Umarım hoşunuza gider. Umarım sizi kızdıracak bir şey yapmamışımdır, söylememişimdir. Umarım her şey çok güzel olur. Kardeşim iyi geceler. Dikkat et kendine. Hanım da diyor bakın herkese iyi geceler diyor.